Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way to the dining room for the lunch and ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way to the dining room for the lunch and ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way to the dining room for the lunch and ceremony.
Hey, we can't hear that in the hallway. The music's too loud.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way to the dining room for the lunch and ceremony.
Hey, so that's not going to the hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way to the dining room for the lunch and the ceremony.
Maybe let's lower the volume of the music in there and then rerun it one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way to the dining room for the lunch and the ceremony.
trust no one, can't give you my heart. Are you in or am I wasting my time, time, time? If you are, just say that you're mine, mine, mine. We said that we would turn this around. Did you forget? Did you forget? Oh, I gave my heart to you, and you tore it up in two. Girl, I gave my heart to you. Did you forget? Did you forget? You called me at midnight. I'll be there, I'm outside. Unlock the door. I'm trying, but you won't let me in, girl. But you don't trust nobody. Are you in or am I wasting my time, time, time? If you are, just say that you're mine, mine, mine. We said that we would turn this around. Did you forget? Did you forget? Oh, I gave my heart to you, and you tore it up in two. Girl, I gave my heart to you. Did you forget? Did you forget? You know I want to be together, but I just can't wait forever. We're running out of time. Maybe I should say I'm sorry. So distracted by your body. Is it just a waste of time? Oh, I gave my heart to you. Did you forget? Did you forget?
Don't criticize it. Legalize it, yeah, yeah. And I will advertise it. Some call it tamping. Some call it the weed. Some call it marijuana. Yeah. Some of them call it ganja. Every man got to legalize it. And don't criticize it. Legalize it, yeah, yeah. And I will
Ladies and gentlemen, as we are filming and streaming in the metaverse, the program will begin at 1:30 after lunch to avoid interruption. We appreciate your cooperation.
legalize it, yeah, yeah. That's the best thing you can do. Doctors smoking, nurses smoking,
Ladies and gentlemen, the show will begin in 5 minutes.
You are so beautiful. To me, you are so beautiful. To me, can't you see? Everything I hope for, you're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for, everything I need. You are so beautiful to me.
Whoa, you must have been a beautiful baby. You must have been a beautiful child. When you were only starting to go to kindergarten, I bet you drove those other childs wild. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, when it came to winning blue ribbon. Well, I bet you taught the other kids how. Well, I can see the judge's eyes as they handed you the prize. I bet you took the cutest bow. Yeah, you must have been a beautiful baby. 'Cause baby, won't you look at you now? Come on, do the wild now,
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the founder of the Daytime Beauty Awards, Michele Elyzabeth.
Welcome, everyone. chance to meet Al Pacino and Tony Dance Paul on the red carpet. They are 2 of 4,000 beagles rescued from a Virginian lab testing facility. If you can take a trip down to San Diego, there are many more of their friends at Ellen Woodward Animal Center for adoption. If you cannot, please give generously. The direct line is on daytimebeautyaward.com. I mean, really, how can you not love them? Thank you, Michelle. Oh, no, they're the best. They're the best. So, I don't know if you know anything about it, but I just discovered the metaverse. And it is absolutely fascinating. It's definitely the future. Welcome to our audience in the universe who are watching in the metaverse right now. I would like to take this opportunity to thank NFT Oasis right there for what you are about to see. And really, it is a mind blower. Thank you.
Welcome to the Daytime Beauty Awards in the Metaverse, sharing science behind beauty, health, and wellness in the universe. As we evolve, so does the world of beauty and our personal beauty routines. How we care for ourselves, inside and out. Fitness strengthens our mind and body. Innovative supplements and CBD are now a part of our daily life. But sometimes, you need something stronger to ease the pain after injury. Cannabis comes to the rescue. Groundbreaking skincare, makeup, and hair care are part of our routine. As we age, we can resort to fillers. Restoring your confidence can come with just one hair color transformation. Oh, and never forget your favorite fragrance. After all, it's your signature. And that's how we share our secrets in the metaverse.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the host of NBC's hit show, American Ninja Warrior, Matt Eisman.
Oh my God, thank you. I have to say I was a little hurt that I wasn't nominated for a Daytime Beauty Award, nor was a dog named Mutt Eisman here, but it's an honor to be here because I get to honor someone who is so incredibly impressive, and that is Jessie Graff. Now, I met Jessie probably a decade ago when she first competed on American Ninja Warrior. And from the second she got on the course, I could tell she was different. She was special. Because Jessie competed in a chicken suit. Thank you to this side who's listening. A chicken suit. Now, there was a reason she did this because Jessie wanted to become a stunt woman. So she and a friend had created a video where they battled to the death. Jessie was in a chicken suit. It was called Epic Chick Fight. But she wanted to come on the show because she wanted to show people it wasn't just movie magic, how athletic she was. And that's just what she has done. Over the years, Jessie has continued to break barriers, to shatter glass ceilings, to inspire others. But the reason we're here is celebrating Jessie isn't just what she's done physically, it's who she is and what's inside of her. Because in the 10 years I've known her, I don't think I've ever been so impressed with someone for their incredible dedication, the perseverance, her commitment to always improve. And it was embodied last year. She had to miss a season of our show and miss work because she had to have knee surgery. 3 days later, she had shoulder surgery. And then a few weeks after that, she had her other shoulder operated on. And Dr. Klapper, I know you're here. You don't operate on 3 major joints on someone in the course of 3 months. But Jessie, if she does something, she's all in. And while she was told that she couldn't move, Jessie decided to improve her mind, to start a master's in kinesiology so she would better able to understand how to move her body to be more efficient. Jessie has inspired so many women to join the sport of American Ninja Warrior. But more importantly, she's shown so many women that strong is beautiful. And that's why it is my pleasure to present the Outstanding Achievement in Fitness to the legendary Jessie Graff. There's a video.
Life superhero. Jessie Graff defies gravity and shatters the boundary.
And now. By the way, you saw her in the Wonder Woman outfit there. I don't know if you know, Jessie is a real life Wonder Woman. She was Gal Gadot's body double, stunt double in Wonder Woman 1984. But the coolest thing about Jessie is there are girls dressing up as her, and she tells these people, don't pretend you're Wonder Woman. Don't pretend you're me. Her message is be your own superhero. That's why I love this one. Is now the time to bring her up? I feel like we're teasing the audience. We have another video, ladies and gentlemen. Let's enjoy.
Life superhero. Jessie Graff defies gravity and shatters the boundaries of on-screen stereotypes. Defying the impossible, the stunt expert and action actor made national headlines when she became the first woman to clear the national finals course of American Ninja Warrior on NBC. In Japan, she was the very first woman to reach stage 3 on Sasuke. Holding a black belt in Taekwondo and Kung Fu, her martial arts skills translate on screen as a stunt double to the stars. In Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Transformers, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Leverage, Chuck, 911, and more. An elite competitor on Dwayne Johnson's Titan Games, Jessie has placed among the top men on Ninja Warrior's strength obstacles. The 2015 Stuntwoman of the Year, Jessie is also a level 9 competitive gymnast and elite pole vaulter, having held records at both Georgia Tech and Nebraska University. Using her fitness fame for positive influence, Jessie often teaches classes and kid programs with Wolfpack Ninjas. Whether she's flying, fighting, and tumbling on screen, or climbing to new heights outdoors, Jessie Graff inspires girls around the world to be strong inside and out, proving to the masses that being a Wonder Woman is real.
Now? All right, Dans, I think you're presenting later. Don't do what I just did. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our honoree for outstanding fitness, Jessie Graff.
This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Matt. And thank you guys. This is crazy. I think I have always seen fashion and hair and makeup as kind of like a mystical, magical power that goes over my head. But I do pursue beauty in motion. Flipping, kicking, flying through the air. And knowing what kind of dress will catch the wind and flow and allow for full range of motion. But this feels bigger than that. I think for so much of history, it was considered unattractive or inappropriate for women to be strong and have muscles. My mom always talks about in her day, the only sports that were feminine or acceptable were dance and cheerleading. And even today, people remind me, oh, don't get too muscular. But I guess even now also as a stunt double for actresses who do embody those classic standards of beauty, I get reminded very frequently of how wrong my body is. But from my earliest memories, my mom celebrated strength, and her encouragement gave me the confidence to pursue to test my limits, to reach my fullest potential despite societal pressure to look a certain way. I chose my health and my passion, even if it meant losing opportunities that demanded a smaller frame. So receiving this award feels like it represents a shift for women. Little girls don't have to choose between a passion for athletics and a desire for acceptance. And I'm so grateful to the women who went before me and defied convention to prove that women can be stronger than we ever imagined and that strong is beautiful. So thank you all.
Please welcome to the stage, star of NBC's The Thing About Pam and the new comedy Reboot, coming to Hulu on September the 20th, Judy Greer.
I'm a little emotional from her speech. Is anyone else? I mean, when she's talking about her mom telling her that it's okay to look the way she looks, like that is just gonna get me. So, sorry guys, hold on. I am really, really proud to be here, and I am here today as not an actress, but representing my other creative endeavor, which is WILE, a business that I am a partner in, and my friend and business partner, WILE CEO Gwen Floyd, is receiving an award. So let's watch the Outstanding Achievement in Health.
Can't you see I'm burning, burning? Oh, doctor,
Witnessing her mother and countless women being overlooked by the medical industry, Gwen Floyd was determined to create a healthy platform to educate and address the root causes and symptoms that midlife women experience. Gwen founded WILE along with entrepreneurs Corey Shalibo, Julie Kuczynski, and actress and activist Judy Greer. Created in partnership with research scientists and naturopathic doctors, including physician and ethnobotanist Dr. Jillian Stansbury, WILE is a plant-powered company supporting hormonal and emotional wellness for women ages 40 and older. WILE's team of scientists formulated natural ingredients with phytoestrogen plant compounds, adaptogens for stress and energy, nervines to ease anxiety and depression, and nutritive herbs for efficacy. With capsules, tinctures, and ingestibles, WILE treats women with hot flash relief, hormonal wellness, stress support, and more. WILE is filling a void in the industry and eliminating the stigma surrounding menopause. With 30 million women in the US alone experiencing this stage in life, WILE is here to elevate their health and well-being.
I got a friend with a hole in the basement. What? I'm just...
Sometimes life surprises us, like I turned 40 a couple years ago. We don't need to talk about that, though. When a dear friend of mine called me with this new business idea, one serving women like me, like a lot of us, who are at the peak of our powers, yet at the same time we're experiencing things that we never saw coming, that nobody told us was coming. So I'm testing formulas, I'm helping shape what became WILE. We at WILE are supporting midlife women in ways that they and we didn't even realize were possible for perimenopause and all the things that come after that. And I personally could not be more passionate and more proud. And it is such an honor to present my WILE co-founder and CEO, Gwen. Hi. We've been working together for 2 years. Gwen Floyd with this award.
Thank you, Judy, for such a warm and wonderful introduction. WILE is very, very personal to me. Growing up, I saw my mother suffer from early onset severe perimenopause. She was gaslit by doctors and struggled to find answers. And then 30 years later, it was my turn. And I realized in those 30 years, nothing had changed. Doctors were no help, telling me to go back on the pill or grin and bear it when I was trying to seek information and help. I was more likely to find confusing or misinformation than content that was relevant to my experience. There was really no path and no better answers. And I couldn't see myself or the multiplicity of concerns that we as midlife women experience, in addition to hot flashes like sex issues, mood, stress, and even anger, addressed or represented anywhere in the marketplace. So alongside my brilliant co-founders, Corey Sholabo, Julie Kaczynski, and of course, actress and activist Judy Greer, we set out to create science-backed, highly effective, and plant-powered solutions for the challenges of this life phase that we all go through, all of us. And these are beautiful products that acknowledge the struggles of real midlife women. They feel more like self-care and speak to holistic hormonal and emotional wellness versus, medicine or pills to fix us. Because after all, we're not sick, we're evolving. And just as importantly, we've created a new narrative, one that sees and elevates grown women in all our power, beauty, and complexity. One that helps us feel our best so we can achieve what we're still here to do and be. Not fear the future or cling to old conditioning, because honestly, who has time for that? Together, Judy, our co-founders, and I are here to support each other and the over 30 million women like us in the US that are experiencing perimenopause and midlife. A life phase that can be frightening, but really doesn't have to be. We like to say, we see you, we hear you, we believe in us, and together we will be anything but invisible. I'm truly honored to be awarded the Outstanding Achievement in Health and hope that this will help celebrate and create space for grown women. So thank you so very much.
Please welcome K-Earth 101 radio personality, Lisa Stanley.
I'm a little person. I need to move these, sorry. Hi. Okay, if you've ever needed a hip replacement or knee surgery, you better have the right doctor. I know I did 2 new hips. From that man right over there. And to present outstanding achievement in medicine, you know him as one of America's most iconic and beloved performers for over 40 years. Please welcome Tony Danza.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I am here to present the Outstanding Achievement in Medicine Award, and I, hang on, take it easy, you. And I know, did that sound like what's on there? All right, anyway, but I'm here I'm so honored to be here because your honoree, your honoree, Dr. Robert Klapper, is not only one of the great orthopedic surgeons in the world. He takes medicine into artistry, I want you to know. But he's also one of the great guys in the world. He's a wonderful friend, and he's been there for me and my family many, many times. And I'm only so glad to be here to thank him publicly for that. Anybody who's listened to his long running, when I say long running, 12 years, he's been on ESPN radio every weekend, knows, if you've listened to his show, you know how caring he is. He's the kind of doctor you hope for. And that's the kind of doctor he is. Let's see. Now I'll start reading. Let's take a look. Oh, by the way, let's just take a look at some of Dr. Klapper's career.
Dr. Robert, if you're down here, pick you up, Dr. Robert. Take a drink from this special cup, Dr. Robert.
Oftentimes, beauty can exist aesthetically below the surface. So in and of itself, surgery is an art. Having conducted well over 10,000 surgeries, Dr. Robert Klapper is regarded as one of the most respected orthopedic surgeons in the world. Building and crafting with his hands at an early age, Dr. Klapper learned carpentry from his father, while his mother's career as a nurse piqued his interest to join the medical field. Combining his passion for sculpting and medicine, he went on to study orthopedics at Columbia University, Cornell, UCLA, and the renowned Cedars-Sinai Hospital, where he operates today. A leader in minimally invasive surgical technique, Dr. Klapper is one of the few surgeons in the world who performs arthroscopy, a surgery which helps to prevent hip replacement. Holding an impressive 9 patents on specially designed instruments used for procedures, he is also a celebrated author with Heal Your Knees and Heal Your Hips. In the spotlight, he served as the orthopedic consultant on the hit TV series ER and is the co-host of ESPN Radio's Weekend Warrior, a regular contributor to Fantasy Football Uncensored on Fox Sports. Numerous professional athletes and superstars have Dr. Klapper to thank for their well-being. Traveling to Italy each year, Dr. Klapper practices his sculpting skills with marble, from the art studio where he creates sculptures to the operating room where he sculpts the body. Dr. Robert Klapper is the Michelangelo of medicine and orthopedics.
Oh, that's so true. I mean it. It's really true. You know, when he did both my knees, he did them both on the same day, by the way. And it was funny. I got to the hospital and the nurse said, "You did them both on the same day?" I said, "Yeah." She says, "Boy, you know, usually only women do that." But anyway, no, I'll show you. They work. It's 13 years ago. I think they were out of warranty. Yeah, no, they work. Oh, he's unbelievable. But you know what's interesting is I had the operation and I was home recuperating, and I went online and there was a virtual operation that you could do, a virtual knee replacement that you could do, so you could learn what exactly went through the whole thing. And what's so interesting about it, when it got to the point where you had to cut the bone, it said, "Are you a good sculptor?" I mean, that's what he is. He's a sculptor. Oh, this is the weirdest thing. But anyway, Dr. Klapper, we got a special message from one of the great guys of all time, the Captain Kirk himself, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. William Shatner.
Hello there, I'm William Shatner, and I want to honor Dr. Robert Klapper, who happens to be a friend of mine, by the way. The Daytime Beauty Awards, first of all, let me tell you, Robert doesn't need this award, okay? He's incredible. He's a terrific physician. So he doesn't need this award. And especially Daytime Award for Robert Klapper. Believe me when I tell you he works his best at night. Of course, I mean all this in a jocular fashion. Dr. Robert Klapper is an outstanding physician in Los Angeles. I, in fact, have gone to him twice, and this is where we became acquainted. And each time I went to him, he said, "Nothing can be done." So he's a little suspect in my eyes, but apparently I never. He's terrific. He's my buddy. I love him. He deserves every award he can get. Congratulations, Robert. I'm looking forward to Monday Night Football with you this coming season. Take care. I love you.
I'm telling you, that's the kind of guy Dr. Klapper is. He really is. Oh, and by the way, just so you know, I happen to know he went surfing this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I was fortunate enough to be introduced to the best orthopedic surgeon in the country, and here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Robert Klapper.
Thank you very much. Wow. Sometimes I look at the operating room schedule at Cedars, where I've been for 33 years, and I look at all the rooms, and there's surgeons doing 2 cases and 3 cases, and I'm in 2 rooms doing 6 surgeries. And sometimes I have like an out-of-body experience where I go, wow, I wish I was that guy. And I am. It's unbelievable. My dad was a carpenter, and he taught me to measure twice, cut once. And all I wanted to do was be like him. The last Jewish carpenter was named Jesus. But my mother was a nurse. And when I was little, 9, 10 years old, she'd look at me and she'd say, "So, Mr. Big Shot, what are you going to be when you grow up?" I said, I'm going to be like him. I'm going to use my hands and be creative. She said to me, Robbie, do me a favor. I got to go to work to make a living. He can't make a living. Do me a favor. First, you should be a doctor. Then you can do whatever you want. So I went to college. I went to medical school. I never, thank God, was sick. I really didn't know what doctors did. First year medical school, as you're doing the cadaver, they take you through the body, the neck. Chest surgeons came when you did the chest. 6 weeks into it, the orthopedic surgeon came. His lecture was different. He looked at the class and said, this woman was born without a hip, so I had to make one. I used a saw and a drill and a hammer and screws, and I'm sitting there going, oh my God, I could be an orthopedic surgeon. I could be a carpenter in the body. And it was like Cupid shot an arrow in my heart. And I'm so blessed. My teacher, Dr. Ranawat, where I trained in New York at the Hospital for Special Surgery, taught me, the eyes don't see what the mind doesn't know. And for me, all these 33 years later and 16,000 surgeries now, people say, you know, when I touch your shoulder or your knee, I see 100 patients a week and do so many surgeries. Just touching your skin, like Dr. Ranawat said, I can see through the skin, just like Michelangelo. So let me leave you with one Michelangelo story. The only person he allowed visit him in his studio was his biographer, Giorgio Vasari. Vasari wrote, I watched him work. He was in his 60s. Compared to other sculptors, pieces of marble 3 to 4 times the size was flying off critical areas of the face. So I couldn't help but blurt out, Michelangelo, how do you know when to stop? Michelangelo did not suffer fools. He turned to Vasari and said, when you hit the skin. He could see the figure trapped in the stone that no one else could see. For me as a surgeon, with the blessings of Tony Danza and William Shatner and Lisa Stanley, it's just, I cannot wait to get up in the morning to do what I do. And thank you so much for acknowledging it with this award.
In the world of cannabis, she is known as the Cannabis Cutie. Please welcome educator and activist, Tammy Pettigrew.
Hello. Cannabis has come a long way since the 1960s and even just 10 years ago. This beautiful plant has helped many people through chronic pain, PTSD, and chemotherapy, just to name a few things. Fortunately for us, it's now legal in the state of California and many other U.S. states. It is my privilege to introduce the Zen Award.
NFL teammates Calvin Johnson Jr. and Rob Sims are changing the game in the cannabis industry with the goal to destigmatize and spread awareness surrounding the healing powers of the plant. Calvin and Rob created PRIMITIV. This realization came after playing on the field for the Detroit Lions, where both players suffered the long-term effects of the physical and mental punishments sustained during their football careers. Seeing cannabis as a safe alternative to opioids, Calvin and Rob began to share their beliefs about its healing agents to those living with chronic pain, neurocognitive diseases, and more. Calvin, a 2021 Pro Football Hall of Fame inductee, created a platform in the NFL, speaking passionately with Rob about the positive effects of the plant. Together, they founded PRIMITIV, a full range of premium flower and farm-fresh pre-rolls for medicinal and adult use. Free of pesticides and harmful chemicals, they use the most cutting-edge cultivation techniques available to produce the best quality bud. Opening PRIMITIV's flagship dispensary in Niles, Michigan, they continue to expand the brand, dedicated to the advancement of cannabis as a form of elevated wellness. With a vision to positively impact the global cannabis industry, changing stigmas and stereotypes by educating people, Calvin and Rob have created a natural health movement.
Watching Calvin and Rob go from one field to another and be at such a level of success and do it again in cannabis has been such an honor for me to watch. Like the life cycle of a cannabis plant, I watched them go from a seed, which was just an idea, and then I watch it hit the vegetation stage, which is basically it's going to grow as big as it can and grow everything that it needs so that it can be successful for the next stage, which is the flowering stage, which is where you finally get to see what it is that you produced and what you will be enjoying soon. It is my honor to welcome co-founder Rob Sims to the stage.
First, definitely got to thank God because I am just unbelievably blessed. It's just crazy. When you're 320 pounds playing the NFL, you don't think you ever get a Daytime Beauty Award. I've been saving that joke all trip, but this is just unbelievable. In 2008, I tore my pec off my bone when I was playing, excruciating pain, 6-month recovery. Along with all the other nicks and bruises I've had over my time playing in the NFL, my 9-year playing career. I remember coming out of surgery and they handed me 40 pills of Vicodin, and I'm 25 years old, and the direction saying take when you have pain. And I just thought that was irresponsible to give me, 25-year-old that has a ton of time on my hands, Vicodin, and say take when you have pain, and oh yeah, when you run out, come get more. So I decided right then in 2008 that I was going to make a switch to cannabis, even though at the time it was illegal in the NFL. And it's with that passion and with the fact that I was able to medicate myself, in my opinion, very naturally and healthily. That my beautiful wife and our 3 beautiful children, they have a dad at home that can that can function and be a dad and be a business owner and all those things, right? So that's the kind of passion that we take to work every day with us. Me and my co-founder Calvin Johnson. He needs no resume. Everybody knows who he is pretty much. But it's been a blessing to work with him. It's been a blessing to build our team. And really, like Tammy said, or the cannabis cutie said, that's funny, man. It's cannabis cutie. It's funny to see that us come to a different place. And we've gone far with the flower brand. It's been great, and I'm excited about where that is. And now it's time for us to take the next step, and that's to bring innovative products to the market through nano-emulsion. And we're bringing PRIMITIV performance to the market, so we're really excited about that. And once again, what a blessing. Like I said, look at this award, Daytime Beauty Awards. Who would have thought? But here I am, and I'm so thankful, so grateful. So thank you very much.
Please welcome to the stage Emmy-nominated actress Naomi Graceman.
It is my great pleasure to celebrate this year's Tool of the Year honoree. When they first asked me to do this, I figured it was any number of my exes, but no. Terri Bryant is a trailblazer of beauty. Let's meet her creation, Guide Beauty.
Don't you worry, child. She has got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Yeah.
Imagine holding an object that suddenly restores your confidence, a tool that empowers you to be independent. When Terri Bryant created Guide Beauty, she shared that very feeling of self-assurance with countless people. Originally a celebrity makeup artist and beauty educator, Terri created looks on set before teaching for brands from Dior to Stila. Eventually, she led the education departments for Smashbox and Josie Moran. Applying makeup was always second nature to her. But one day, Terri found herself struggling with the process, losing dexterity in her hand. Diagnosed with Parkinson's, she turned her misfortune into a career triumph. In 2020, Terri launched Guide Beauty, a brand featuring makeup tools designed to create stability and comfort in application, making it easier for all to perfect advanced makeup artistry techniques regardless of skill or ability. Using the principles of universal design, Terri partnered with human factors designers and clean chemists to create the vegan and cruelty-free makeup and tool line, which includes a patented ergonomically designed wand with a precision tip applicator and exclusive pressed cream for easy eyeliner application, a revolutionary brush collection, an eyeshadow palette, brow moment, and a lash wrap tubing mascara. Each tool is built with a patented guide ring, which allows your fingers to grip for a secure hold. More recently, the ever-evolving brand welcomed actress and advocate Selma Blair to the team as Chief Creative Officer. Together, Terri and Selma are changing the game in the beauty industry and developing a culture of broader inclusion through universal design.
Terri, thank you on behalf of everyone who has found their saving makeup grace in Guide Beauty. Please join me on stage.
Thank you so much. You know, when I got the award, I was so excited, ran in and to tell my family, I'm Tool of the Year, I'm Tool of the Year. And they were like, no, we know. Let me rephrase that. The guide wand is Tool of the Year. And they went, oh my God, that's so great, fantastic, congratulations. It's all in the wording. But, joke aside, this award really does mean so much. You know, when I found out, I was so excited, not just because I was being awarded and Guide is being awarded for the innovation of the wand, but it represents a celebration of our mission of inclusion and our process of universal design, which is how we created the Guide wand. And I don't know that I could have ever imagined designing through this lens when, you know, I started in the industry years ago. I would sit in these meeting rooms and we'd be like, it's time to develop a product. And the brand would say, okay, you need to know your customer. And then they would give me a profile. Her name's Kimberly. Kimberly's about 24, she lives in LA, she works in PR, she's working her way up the ladder, she drives a BMW, she has a French Bulldog, and on and on. And I thought, I don't think I actually know who Kimberly is. I know what she does, but I don't know if she knows if I know who she is. But it also occurred to me that how can you design for inclusion when you're designing for a single human being? So when it came my turn, when life kind of threw a little bit of a uh-oh at me, and I thought, well, let's reframe this. Let's make something beautiful out of maybe not the best news in the world. And we were developing the Guide wand. I thought, I'm not going to create for a single person. I want to create for a community that involves anybody who wants to play in this world with us. And in order to do that, you have to know that community, and you have to invite them into the room to develop the products with you, which is why I was so excited, because I get to stand up here today and try not to cry, so that I could say, thank you so much, not just on behalf of myself and Selma, but on behalf of the beautiful community that helped us create this great brand and our great products, and it just means the world to us. So thank you very much.
Coming to the stage, star of 5 Days at Memorial and Better Call Saul, Julie Ann Emery, and SVP of Amouage Americas, Robert Sauce.
Hi, Julie. Do you have your own fragrance yet?
I don't, but oh my God, wouldn't that be amazing?
Yes. Well, maybe our next honoree can create one for you. After all, they've made the most famous and beautiful fragrances in the world, including Portrayal by Amouage.
Nice. Let's roll a video.
I'll never tell myself, but I hope she smells my perfume. I'll never tell myself, but I hope she smells my perfume.
It is a science and an art to create a custom fragrance. As MasterCard expands their multi-sensory branding journey, who better to dream up their distinctive scent than Firmenich, the creators of some of the world's most famous fragrances for over 125 years. Founded in the garage of Charles Firmenich in 1895 by the visionary chemist Philippe Chouit, Firmenich is based in Switzerland, where they thrive as the innovators in the science of the senses. From Gucci to Giorgio Armani, Karl Lagerfeld to Versace, Kate Spade, Coty, Ralph Lauren, and Aaron Lauder, they are the scientists behind your favorite fragrances. With a goal to build a scent for all senses, MasterCard tapped Firmenich's senior perfumer, Dora Bagrish. Together with Marie Salomon, the duo tested and blended oils from Moroccan roses with hints of orange and geranium. The result was priceless passion and priceless optimism. 2 custom fragrances symbolizing MasterCard in the form of duo flavors. Each bottle is reflective of the brand's signature red and yellow hues. Creating passion in the lab during the midst of the pandemic, Dora envisioned the rose farms of Morocco and Italy for Sicilian oranges. For optimism, she combined the earthy root vetiver from Haiti with grapefruit, mandarin, and rhubarb. Sourcing sustainable ingredients from Firmenich's Naturals Together program, which promotes biodiversity and aids the work of farmers, the fragrance line was realized in the most innovative way possible, making an everlasting impression that is nothing less than priceless.
And now it is my immense pleasure to introduce 2-time Emmy nominee and someone I have massive admiration for, Paula Abdul.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am so proud to be here today because accepting this award for Firmenich is a dear friend of mine named Theo Spilka. He's the Global Vice President, Strategic Licensing and Business Development at Firmenich. Now, speaking from my heart, I must say that there are no mistakes in this world when someone holds their job for over 30 years at a company. It's a match made in heaven. And Firmenich is so lucky and so beyond their wildest dreams to have partnered up with Theo. He is salt of the earth, beautiful human being from the inside and out. He's a corporate world's dream to work with, and he's an artist's dream come true to work with. I'm so proud that we've been friends for over 15 years. And it gives me such joy, pleasure, and just such an honor to give you an award that you are so well deserved of. Theo, will you please come up here?
Thank you, Paula. Thank you, everybody, for being here, joining me, the honorees as well. Congratulations. Michelle, thank you very much for your recognition with the DBA team. This has been extremely a huge honor for us as a company to be able to team up with MasterCard for this type of marketing, innovative marketing event, as you just saw in the video. As the world's largest privately held and family-owned company in the world, you can imagine we work on hundreds and hundreds of projects around the world for the most incredible fashion houses, for lifestyle brands, celebrity brands, influencer brands. They're a pleasure to work with. Each one is a little bit different in and of itself, but I have to say that it's not often that a project such as this, such a disruptive project, comes along as this marketing, innovative marketing idea that the CMO of MasterCard came up with. I'd like to call out Mr. Raja Manar from MasterCard and his incredible team of Monica Biagiotti and Victoria Pavlova, with whom we worked very closely on this idea. As fundamentally, as a bank, how do we interpret this into a very innovative means of communicating, connecting with your commercial and your consumer customers? It's a very interesting idea, and in my 31 years at the company, I hadn't really seen a project like this before. So I just wanted to recognize that this award is very meaningful to us as a company, and again, that the DBA team would read about it, hear about this type of an approach, and to recognize us as a company. Dora and Marie, who worked tirelessly on this project as the perfumers, to be able to create a perfume that can be worn separately as well as together, to join in. The passion and optimism fragrance, in the end, create an experience that is nothing short of priceless. Thank you very much for this recognition.
Please welcome the star of the highly anticipated DC film Black Adam, Sarah Shahi, and VP of Marketing for Luminous, Kevin Mendel.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hi, everybody. This next honoree is one of the hardest working nurses in the industry, and she's also very good at what she does. Of course, she has a little help with our lasers.
I would say so. You are absolutely right, Kevin. She is one of the best in the business. And please meet my dear friend, Nurse Jamie.
The stars know her as Nurse Jamie. Jamie is at the forefront of medical aesthetics and technological advancements through laser treatments. The owner of Beauty Park Medical Spa and Well Clinic RX, Nurse Jamie also consults for top spas around the world. Mastering the injectable facelift, she combines dermal fillers and paralytics. As an instructor with CME Scholar and Allergan, she provides education on the latest innovations and techniques for administering Botox and Juvederm. Expanding her brand, she created Nurse Jamie Healthy Skin Solutions. Each skincare product is crafted with peptide complexes combined with functional botanicals and antioxidants. From age-defying creams, masks, oils, and serums, to a line of tools, Hollywood is testing and approving Nurse Jamie's inventions for all skin types. From the Uplift Massaging Beauty Roller to the new Vibe RX, Ionix Massaging Tool, and her Dermascrape Ultrasonic Skin Scrubber. Stars from Reese Witherspoon to Rebel Wilson, Ruby Rose, Camila Mendez, Lisa Rinna, Molly Sims, Jessica Alba, and more make up Nurse Jamie's loyal clientele. Her beauty expertise has placed her in front of the camera, from The Simple Life to Revenge Body with Khloe Kardashian, E! News, The Doctors, and The Today Show. More recently, she changed lives and boosted confidence levels on the hit Netflix series Skin Decision. Giving the world a sample of the fountain of youth, Nurse Jamie is a pioneer of aesthetics.
So, they told, like it says, insert speech right here. So I thought, oh, should I write something down, you know, and now I'm here and I'm glad I didn't write anything down because what I want to say is, well, first of all, this is my daughter Violet. And I brought Violet because I wanted to show her that hard work works. So thank you guys to being such an example to the future. So thank you for that. Jamie, I've known you for many years. Thank you for not making me look old. But I've known you as not only someone who is the magician of my skin, but I've known you as a mother, and most importantly, my friend. So thank you so much for all the countless hours you listened to me, helped me recover after I cried. And I'm so proud of you. You're one of the most ambitious people I've ever met in my life. So it is my pleasure to present this well-deserved award to you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. What an honor to be here. Thank
thank you to Daytime Beauty Awards. I'm excited. I moved here from Indiana, really small town, population like 30 people. And my mother thought that it was really crazy that I would never make a living doing laser and injectables. But she was wrong, so I still listen to my mom, but yes, you have to follow your dreams. And I'm so grateful. And I've done this since the earth cooled, and I love it. I live for the makeover. I dream about in the shower. I wake up, and I'm just a firm believer that when you look good, you feel good, you do good, you live good, and you work good. And I think it's all connected. And I just thank you for letting me be a part of your journey. Thank you.
To present the Breakthrough Award, please welcome former DBA honorees Dr. Tess Mauricio and Dr. Stafford Brumont.
Hey, hello. It's good to be back, isn't it, Dr. Stafford?
It certainly is. Feels like just yesterday I was getting my Daytime Beauty Award. We're thrilled to be back and to recognize REVANESSE and its founder. Fillers have become an important part of people's beauty regimen. It helps us to maintain our youthful appearance.
My practice and beauty clinic was one of the first in the U.S. to carry REVANESSE hyaluronic acid fillers. It was during a time in the industry when giant aesthetic manufacturers seemed to have a monopoly on what we were using. I love that REVANESSE disrupted the industry and allowed practitioners like myself a high-quality, predictable, safe, and versatile filler that offers a great value to patients while offering practitioners options.
Let's meet the Breakthrough Award honoree. Cue the video, please.
With powerhouses like Allergan, Mertz, and Galderma, it's no small feat to break into the industry of injectable fillers. But Ario Khoshbin, founder of Prelenium Medical Technologies, is breaking the mold with REVANESSE. On his way to building a beauty empire, Ario started Prelenium with a simple $300 loan from his parents in 2002. Today, REVANESSE is the rising newcomer in the world of medical aesthetics. REVANESSE Versa is an FDA-approved hyaluronic acid dermal filler treating moderate to severe facial wrinkles and folds. Together with REVANESSE Lips for lip augmentation, the products are minimally invasive with less swelling, immediate results, impressive longevity, and designed for safety. Tested with over 300 patients of multiple skin types. With cutting-edge science, Prelenium operates REVANESSE in the heart of Ontario, Canada, and is now present in over 80 countries around the globe. As they expand with new products, REVANESSE aims to reshape the aesthetic experience.
From Dr. Tess's clinic on the West Coast to my practice on the East Coast, REVANESSE is making moves.
Absolutely. REVANESSE is our go-to filler, and I'm not a paid spokesperson, so so congratulations, Ario. Please join us on stage.
Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet, pretty woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth, no one could look as good.
That's really heavy, actually. Guys, thank you so much for this opportunity. I want to thank Michelle. Thank you again. Everybody on the DBA team, this is a huge honor for me. I was sitting here this evening watching everybody. I'm pretty starstruck, to be honest. There's such wonderful people here, but one of the things that I noticed is there's a lot of people talking about their families and how they were inspired by their families to do what they did. You know, for me, I started this company inside my mom's nail salon. She had a small single-room nail salon, and I was working there, and I kind of got the idea that I wanted to get into the beauty business when I was working for her. And she really inspired me, and I want to dedicate this award to her, because without her, I don't think I'd be here. So thank you. Working with her inside her little spa, I noticed that one of the things people came in there for was not just to get their nails done or get a facial, but they wanted someone to talk to. They wanted someone to be able to kind of hear them, almost like a therapy session. And I realized that a lot of beauty has to do with the way people feel inside. And so I think by offering patients and people an opportunity to do something small for themselves, to make themselves feel better, to give them confidence so that they can face the world, I think we're doing our part. And it's a noble endeavor. So again, I really want to thank you guys. I'm humbled to be here. Thank you again.
To present Outstanding Achievement in Color and Styling, please welcome Broadway producer, author, and philanthropist, Candy Spelling.
No one could look as good as you.
Science applies, especially when it comes to hair color. Not only do you need the right mix, but you need the scientists, or as we know them as hair colorists. Let's meet one of the legends in hair color.
You got that dream, daydream look in your eye, and I got that red lip classic thing that you like, and when we go crashing.
Over the past 4 decades, Lorri Goddard has become a pillar in the world of hair color. Getting her humble start working at her aunt's salon, Lorri gained an appreciation for the scientific aspect of color. She earned her first big break working with José Ibert. Influenced by the likes of Frida Aradottir, Christoph, and Sally Hirschberger, she perfected her artistry using hair as her canvas. Soon, her work was starring in music videos and on the silver screen in countless films. From Meg Ryan in City of Angels and You've Got Mail, to Kim Basinger in I Dreamed of Africa and 8 Mile, Drew Barrymore in 50 First Dates and Fever Pitch, Kate Winslet in The Holiday, Scarlett Johansson in The Avengers, Elizabeth Olsen in Wind River, and so on. Working with some of Hollywood's top male superstars, Lorri has designed color for Tobey Maguire, Johnny Depp, Ray Liotta, Steve Carell, and for Brad Pitt in Ocean's 11, Moneyball, and more. Her work has graced numerous magazine covers and red carpets with Academy Award nominees and winners, including Hilary Swank, Reese Witherspoon, and Jennifer Lawrence. Creating looks for Coach, Louis Vuitton, and Dior campaigns, Lorri has set trends worldwide with her smudge, balayage, and foliage techniques. Transforming superstars from blonde to brunette and back, she was voted Best Hair Colorist by top publications, including Vogue, Elle, InStyle, and Allure. From Selma Blair to Emmy Rossum, Michelle Pfeiffer, Emilia Clarke, Nicole Kidman, Kate Hudson, and Kate Capshaw, it's hard to find a star that Lorri hasn't created color for. A celebrated author, she has served as an ambassador for brands from Avon to L'Oreal and Moroccan Oil. Today, she continues to revolutionize hair color at her environmentally sustainable studio. More recently, Lorri's color can be seen on Big Little Lies, The Morning Show, The Peripheral with Chloe Grace Moretz, and on Lily Rose Depp in The Idol. Living up to her titles from the Blonde Whisperer to the Impressionist of Hair, Lorri Goddard has conquered the world of hair color.
It's truly an honor for me to present Lorri with this award. As the saying goes, change your hair, change your mood, day, attitude, life. Fortunately, for more than 18 years, I've had Lorri with her creativity and vision to do all of the above for me. As we just heard, Lorri has been at the top of her profession for a long time, yet she hasn't rested on her laurels, which would have been easy, but has tirelessly worked and continued to evolve as an artist and a professional. In 2010, she even shared her secret recipes with the world in her book, The Inner Colorist. Her success has been fun to watch, and I believe Lorri's accomplishments are rooted in her passion for what she does. I was fortunate to meet Lorri all those years ago. At the time, I was tired of my hair. It needed a new life, and a friend recommended Sally Hirschberger's salon. A stylist gave me a fresh cut, then pointed to Lorri and told me to head right over to her for a new color inspiration. I've never looked back. Lorri has seen me at my best and my worst. She keeps me looking great and confident, whether for a big celebration, making me feel like a new person after back surgery. I promise there's no better therapy than Lorri arriving to work her magic on my hair. I love Lorri's enthusiasm, sense of humor, and most of all, love for her kids. I watched her children grow up at the salon over the years. For me, she's always been a woman who can do it all: hard work, grow her business, and always be involved with her kids. And I've always valued her time exchanging our experience as moms. I could go on, but for now, I want to say congratulations to the brilliant artist and my friend, Lorri Goddard. Please join me on stage, Lorri.
Candy, it is surreal for me that you're presenting this to me, this honor. And I admire you as a philanthropist, and you've empowered so many artists from so many backgrounds, and an artisan like myself, thank you. I really admire you as a human, and you are a lovely, generous spirit. So thank you, Candy. I'm so proud and grateful to be a part of the science and beauty community. I never would have thought that my love affair with organic chemistry and fashion would bring me to these opportunities that I've embraced, from world travel, meeting people from all walks of life, school teachers, movie stars, amazing producers, children of special need, all types of people, and it's been such a blessing for me. How wonderful and kind you are, Michele Elyzabeth, to have created the Daytime Beauty Awards with the Helen Woodward Animal Shelter, because as we all know, the joy that we receive from our animals and our little fur babies is just the best. We humans are very lucky. I'd like to give a special thank you to all the wonderful clients, of course, Candy included, and fellow stylists and colorists and the Rex Agency, who I've been blessed to be a part of their team for many years. And to you, dear Frida Aradota. We met over 25 years ago at Kelly Preston's, God bless her, kitchen table, and my life has never been the same. I want to thank you so much for including me and collaborating, let me collaborate with you during your creative journey, my dear friend. I want to give some big love to my children today. You have shaped me immensely and made me a better human. Spencer, son, thank you so much for being here. I'm so blessed to go to work and do something I love every day. I believe hair color really helps people shine. And truly, honestly, getting this honor today is the cherry on top. So thank you all so very much. And thank you. Congratulations to all the honorees. You're blowing my mind with your creativity. Thank you.
To present the Premier Inventors Award, please welcome star colorist and founder of WEN, Chaz Dean.
All right. Hey, everybody. I'm here for the Inventor category, and I was reached out by Ben in a DM on Instagram, and come to find out what I know about him is how he cares about coloring hair and his passion for coloring hair, which is something I've done since I was 19 as well. His invention came from the fact of how can I keep the integrity and the health of the hair. So I'm so grateful that you did reach out to me, and I'm here to present your award for Inventor of the Year. Inventors have always been the backbone of our society in all walks of life. This applies to the beauty industry as well, and here's a perfect example.
Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on? Oh, black water.
Thomas Edison once said, "I find out what the world needs, then I go ahead and try to invent it." Ben Barkworth employed Edison's philosophy to benefit the hair color industry and invented FASTFOILS. Hailing from Canada, Ben was originally a colorist. It was at London Fashion Week where he conceptualized the perfect hair foils. Dressed in all black, he realized that black conducts heat, and heat speeds up processing time. Utilizing that principle, Ben set out to design foils with exclusive ultra-black coating. After extensive research and testing, FASTFOILS became a reality. Transferring and holding heat more effectively, the foils deliver a 25% faster processing time, eliminating the chances of damage with higher levels of developer. Featured in Beauty Hub and Salon magazine, the groundbreaking invention has captured the attention of salon owners and celebrity stylists, turning the heads of elite colorists, including Jay Ladner, digital creative director of Oligo Professionnel and co-host of the No Stylist Left Behind podcast. Taking his invention to the next level, Ben expanded the FASTFOILS brand with larger foils, brushes, and more.
You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way.
And ironically, I'm wearing all black in 90-degree weather, which is normal. Please welcome an inventor of FASTFOILS. Congratulations, Ben Barkworth.
I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to slide.
Wow. I don't really know what to say, but thank you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for having me. It's such an honor and a privilege to be awarded with the first ever Inventor of the Year award for the Daytime Beauty Awards. Like the video said, it started at London Fashion Week, and I was working backstage. If you have been back there or seen videos wearing black, and black absorbs heat, and I was just like, wait a second. Heat speeds up processing time. Can we adapt and evolve a system to be able to speed up processing time to create efficiency for not only the salon stylist, but also for our clients in the chair? Can we make the service faster, but then also protecting the integrity of the hair, not having to use harsh chemicals that will create damage, but then also be able to create efficiency and speed up the processing time, creating more revenue for the salon and for the stylist. So we're about adapting, evolving, creating efficiency, creating more revenue. So I'd like to, first of all, thank Michele Elyzabeth from the Daytime Beauty Awards. Thank you so much for having us today and recognizing FASTFOILS as an industry-changing innovation. And thank you so much for having us here today and our team. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And also, that hound, I will be putting it in my carry-on and taking it home, for sure. I'd also like to thank my husband and my partner, Ron Diaz, my family back home for all the support and encouragement. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to follow my dreams, big or small. Without them, FASTFOILS would never have happened. I'd also like to thank my team at FASTFOILS and at Just Be Salon back home in Toronto. My family and friends in Toronto, thank you so much. It's an absolute delight to receive this honor, and most genuinely grateful for this time here in LA. It validates the importance of recognizing the problems in the industry, developing solutions to the problems that not only benefit stylists, but also our clients in the chair. I work behind the chair 5 days a week. I understand what it means to be able to create efficiency, but also saving time to create more revenue, because we all know that these days that we need to create more revenue behind the chair. While saving the integrity of the hair, it's so important that we be able to adapt and evolve with pattern and placement, education, efficiency. I just want to say once again, thank you so much. Today I'm wearing my brooch in honor of my grandmother that passed away a couple of years ago, which also represents Queen Elizabeth that passed of that generation. So I just want to say thank you so much. I'm so honored. Thank you. Thank you, Chaz. Thank you to my team, everyone. Thank you so much.
Please welcome comedian Ida Rodriguez.
Oh, he didn't know who I was. That's so funny. How you doing? Wake up. Y'all got some important awards coming up. I know the presenters' speeches have been longer than the recipients, but we're not going to do that right here. I wanted to acknowledge Michelle and her organization for having so much melanin in the room. For so long, I started modeling before I became a comedian and found my real calling. The standard of beauty didn't look like us and me and darker, so I just want to say kudos, because we feel invisible a lot. My beautiful daughter back there, melanin rich, needs to see herself when she sees all this beauty stuff, so thank you. And one more thing, because I wouldn't be me, I want to acknowledge even today all of the fallen people for 9/11. The magnificent 12 black firefighters that went down, whose names I will always mention because you never heard about those 12 black firefighters that died in 9/11, and I did a documentary about them, so I think about them every time. So anyway, y'all ready to keep this going? Y'all got 2 awards left. And they are amazing, and I guarantee you it's going to be worth your time. So stop all the damn clinking and listen, and give these people the energy that they deserve. All right, and this little speech they wrote, I feel like they were talking about me. All right, the next honoree is a company that can take care of all of your needs, whether you need calming down due to pandemic anxiety. That's why I'm not shaking your hands. Or your husband just left you. How y'all knew about my breakup. Maybe your dog won't stop barking. My ex-boyfriend too. So, somebody said, ooh, I hate 2022. Y'all some punks. Oh my God, she said, ooh, y'all never been in a fight before. Oh my God, I hate y'all. All right, so toss them some CBD when the dog does not stop barking. And of course, you can't forget our much needed beauty rest to get rid of these bags under our eyes that just won't go away. So please check this video out. Meet CBDMD.
With countless sleep-deprived Americans, thousands of people look to CBDMD's hemp-extracted cannabinoid products for battling insomnia and increasing quality of sleep. In 2018, CBDMD became the first pure-play CBD company to be listed publicly on the New York Stock Exchange. From CBD and Delta-9 THC gummies to tinctures, topicals, capsules, and bath products, their ingredients are helping to reduce inflammation and provide an overall sense of calm and well-being. They have initiated successful clinical studies exploring the positive effects of the proprietary superior broad-spectrum cannabinoid blend for sleep, mood, pain, and immunity in adults. The first and only company to earn the NSF Certified for Sport designation, professional athletes are assured that they will not fail a drug test while taking CBDMD's non-THC products. Formerly with the FDA, Dr. Sibyl Swift takes the lead as the Vice President for Scientific and Regulatory Affairs and the co-chair of CBDMD Therapeutics. Directing the company's research partnerships, clinical trials, and product development, she has taken the organization to new levels, working with the country's top cannabinoid research institute. Concerned with the well-being of animals as well, they launched Paw CBD in 2020. Designated to boost the health of dogs and cats, their chews, topicals, and tinctures fight osteoarthritis, joint, and mobility issues. Paving the way for the CBD industry and remaining a consistent leader in health and wellness, CBDMD will not rest until the world sleeps soundly.
And I will sing a lullaby.
Y'all really getting the dogs high? Okay. Accepting for CBDMD, put your hands together for Dr. Sibyl Swift.
Wow, thanks everyone. CBDMD is honored to be recognized for pushing the boundaries of innovation and leading with science. We are just starting to scratch the surface on what is possible for health and wellness with cannabinoid-based dietary supplements. Our products have become an essential part of many people's daily health and wellness routines, and our sleep products have helped hundreds of thousands of people fall asleep faster and get more restful sleep. We don't just say we lead with science, we prove it with our actions, conducting extensive safety studies and submitting the data to health agencies worldwide. CBDMD truly cares about its customers and their well-being. On the horizon, there are some exciting new products, including a female wellness line, specifically designed to address the unique needs of women's health and help women maintain optimal performance throughout the month. As a corporate leader, it's also about more than just science and innovation. A good corporate citizen gives back, so I'm pleased to announce CBDMD is partnering with Sky High for Kids, and a portion of every transaction on our main website will be donated directly to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So I urge you all, if you have not yet, to give cannabinoids a try, to maintain and support your health and wellness, and if I can give you a bit of advice, you should try our products. Maybe I'm biased. So I also want to say thank you to, you saw my former FDA pictures. I thought those were dead and buried. It's a little embarrassing. Thank you to my 3 sons, Liam, Grayson, and Fenn, for picking out the Wonder Woman outfit. It's nice to think that my sons at least think that I'm a superhero. Thank you to my friends in Charlotte, my extended family, for convincing me to walk a red carpet because I'm a Ph.D. This is not my normal scene. So thank you to all the female presenters so far who've talked about presenting for females, right? In fact, I was fortunate enough to bring one of my people with me, and I call her my emotional support person, my best friend, Tina. Thank you for coming with me. Thank you all so very much to the presenters, to the Daytime Beauty Awards, for inviting us to this. It's our first chance to speak to an audience like this, to break from that previous mold and to move into something that's corporate responsibility, that's more important, and that really matters to us. So thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
To present the final award, please welcome star of Fox's hit series 911, Aisha Hines.
Well, here we are at the pinnacle of a prolific program. I truly sat here amazed and inspired by the journey and the paths of so many prolific, passionate professionals. I have the distinct, unique pleasure and honor of introducing the fairy godmother and fairy godfather of the follicles of our people. I'm about to introduce a very special lady and an amazing artist. Together, they created Flawless. This year's brand of the year. Roll the tape.
Now watch me flip my head. I move it to the other side, 'cause I don't care. Just watch me as I come alive. I flip my head. I move it to the other side, 'cause I don't care.
Actress, producer, and best-selling author Gabrielle Union has always had an eye for forward-thinking businesses. While she was shining on the silver screen, behind closed doors, she was privately undergoing in vitro fertilization. That is what caused Gabrielle's severe hair loss. With countless women dealing with the same side effect, she was determined to find a remedy. She teamed up with longtime friend and celebrity hairstylist Larry Sims to embark on what became a hair care success story. Together, they worked tirelessly to identify the best options for restoring healthy hair. Originally launching Flawless by Gabrielle Union in 2017, they relaunched the brand in 2020. Creating some of Hollywood's most iconic looks and trends, Larry used his extensive knowledge of textured hair to help create the foundation for the new and improved collection. They worked with a team of chemists who conducted extensive research and testing to hand-select the highest quality ingredients. With 12 innovative products, Flawless includes hydrating and protein-rich Brazilian Bacuri butter, coconut oil, biotin, Amazonian Peki oil, Himalayan moringa oil, rice oil complex, lilac leaf extract, and African shea butter. From detangling shampoo to restoring conditioner, a repair mask, heat protective spray, curl cream, and more, each product nourishes the scalp with impressive moisturizing properties. Created with a passion for helping all individuals to attain a personal level of beauty, Flawless by Gabrielle Union is Brand of the Year.
Joining me on stage to celebrate the work of Gabrielle Union and Larry Sims, please welcome three-time Grammy winner, Kelly Rowland.
Hello, beautiful people. So, Gabrielle and Larry, what can I say? I mean, we all love you, duh. But congratulations to you two. I know for me personally, it's been a really awesome experience to get the product, actually try it out, and then you come out the shower and you're just doing this. Like, you twirling your hair around your fingers in a different kind of way. It gives you a different something when you can feel yourself, and a product gives you this extra oomph, and it's no fluff. It's not just a celebrity brand, it's passion behind it. To do a launch one time and then turn around and say, oh no, y'all gonna get this. And you're gonna figure it out because you know that it's great. You both are two unstoppable forces. And I could not think of a better partnership than you two. And it's so necessary that we have Flawless, that you've thought about it to make sure that it's accessible to your community and it makes space for other creatives to come and follow through as well. I love you two genuinely, and I'm so excited for this brand to be as big as you think and dream it to be in your hearts and heads, because the truth is that it's great, it actually freaking works, and it's passion behind it. I love you. Congratulations. Please join me on stage.
Absolutely amazing. I want to first off start by saying thank you to the Beauty Awards family. Michelle, thank you so much for your constant acknowledgement, love, and support. We launched this in like 2 months after the pandemic hit, right? And we knew that we were either going to sink or swim, because there were so many people that were in dire need of trying to figure out their financial situation. And before the pandemic hit, when we were talking about creating this brand, we really wanted to make sure that we created something that was accessible and affordable, no matter what your social or economic status was, right? And we became a solution during the time in the world where there was so much uncertainty. We have a product line that we're really proud of that is $10 or less, so it's super affordable. And from the moment we launched, we've gotten so much support from so many people. We have to thank everybody that have posted about it, like Kelly, without asking, like Aisha for showing up for us. A lot of our friends have just completely supported us. We have to thank all of our retailers. We started off with Amazon only, then we went into Sally Beauty, and then from there we went into JCPenney, we're in Walmart, we're in Click South Africa, CVS. We just celebrated a 2-year anniversary, and before I overspeak, I have to just thank one of my best friends, God, right? I'm not gonna get emotional, right? And the only reason I'm getting emotional is because I've been in this industry for a very long time, and it's very rare for a hairstylist. Sometimes if you're lucky, you get a branding deal, right? It may last a year or two, you become a spokesperson. But it's rare that somebody sees you and say, not only do I want to relaunch with you, not only do I want you to consult and create this with me, but I want to give you equity in this company. I want you to be an owner in this. Right. One of my favorite lines that she says is, ain't no fun if the homies don't have none. When she puts her name on a product, she's not putting it on it because she needs the money, because she doesn't. She does it because she believes in it. She's passionate about it. She's passionate about what she's giving to communities of people, and I could not be more honored than to be on this journey with you.
I know we're at the finish line, so I don't want to tease you with an exit. But okay, first I have to. I was just on the dance floor with Kelly last night. She said nothing. Kelly, thank you for taking time out of your crazy busy schedule to be here. Ish, we've been on this for a long time together, always supporting each other, always lifting each other up, always seeing each other, and I truly will forever be grateful to you and your friendship and your leadership at all times, and I love you. First, I want to acknowledge the failure. We always like to get up and at these award shows we talk about, how great we are. But I launched this by myself with folks who did not center the needs of Black people, much less Black women, in the business plan. I was just a figurehead, and it was a spectacular failure, not because we didn't make money, we did. And for a lot of people, that's enough to keep going, but that's not how I'm built. When I say I'm 10 toes down, I'm really 10 toes down in this. When it comes to our people And I believe that there was another way of doing business where you don't exploit your customer, you don't pander to your customer, you don't abuse your customer, and you don't disrespect your customer. And thank you. And it was through failure and doing it alone, I realized that we get so much further together. And so there's no way that I could basically take Larry's work and call it my own and slap my name on things and be like, I did it on my own, and when it was never just me. It's always a village that is uplifting and pushing and nurturing. Larry has been my village since we met at a car show during Bring It On. As most great business partnerships are formed at car shows. I needed a stiff drink, and he said, I can help you, and the rest is history. True story. But we decided together, we can do this together. And there is a way of creating amazing products that don't break the bank. We can, we don't need to exploit our own people for $1. So let's narrow those profit margins a bit. I know that's a little shocking and revelatory in a room full of business people. But sometimes it's okay to put your customers first and your own community first. So that's why nothing is over $10. We took our products out of stores that follow people that look like me and Larry as they take off tops and smell things and try things and feel the product. I don't want my customers policed when they are trying to find what they need. So we partnered with people who have been 10 toes down in our community, like Sally Beauty, like JCPenney. Who didn't get the JCPenney catalog growing up? I know I did. Then we got into Walmart, then it was Clicks, then it was CVS. But when you center the needs of the community first, you always win. There's enough for everyone. And for Larry and I, on a closing note, that to us, we're 2 years into this relaunch. We are doing very well. But we would be failures if we were not lifting as we climb. And that is an actual initiative that we have embraced in our company, Lift as We Climb, where we share resources, information, money, platforms, because there's room for all of us. There is room for all of us. So as you all are succeeding and thriving and getting a hold of new technology, it's actually okay to share it with a competitor, because there's no such thing as competitors. We're all human beings on this planet doing the best that we can. So, on that note, there are several companies in here that I am so inspired by that we will be reaching out to see how we can be of service, because that to us is true success, doing this thing together. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of the honorees. Thank you to our presenters. That is a wrap on the 2022 Daytime Beauty Awards. Don't forget your gift bag and only take one.